Tina, Patty, Gabrielle, Nicole, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. I just forgot my glasses. I'll be right back. We knew there was going to be something I was going to forget, right? Patty, how was your visit with Roy last week? Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Garlic cheese bread. That sounds really good. How's everybody doing? Hi, Barb. Yes, cover it with a blanket, everyone. Hi, Shell. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Hi, Kim. I'm starting to feel a lot better. Slowly but surely, but it's coming. How are you guys doing? Doing okay, Sarah? Have you had a good weekend so far? What's everybody been up to? We're going to work on the clocks today, see how far we get, and then I think we're either gonna start another clock or we're gonna start some ornaments because I got accepted into a market on November 15th and I want to have some paw print ornaments ready. So I don't know if we're gonna do that today, but we'll see. How's everybody doing? Hi, Cara. Doing good. How have you been, Kim? You doing all right? I don't sound quite so nasally, I think, Nicole? I'm glad I thought I heard an improvement in my voice, so I'm glad you hear it too. That makes me feel good. How are you doing, lovely? Making cakes for your son's birthday today. Oh, that sounds lovely. I hope you guys have a great time. You're doing good, Gabrielle? Wonderful. Sarah had a lovely walk today with my neighbor and picked apples. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Nicer and cooler there, Kim. Wonderful. Good. What about you, Tina? How you been? How you doing? How was Ashley's live yesterday? Did you have a good rest of your afternoon? Thanks, Pat. Yeah. You had a good visit, Patty? I'm doing better, Cara. Thank you for asking. Gonna start painting. That's wonderful. Me too. I'm excited. Sat and painted a couple hours yesterday with the workshop crew on Patreon. And so going to sit with you guys today. I've got a schedule made up. I just wanted to see for sure how I was feeling before I put it out there. Celebrate Thanksgiving Friday. It's actually nice to chill for the remainder of the weekend. That is really nice because usually it's the whole weekend with all this build up to this thing, eh? Thank you, Tina. I'm glad you're doing good. I am. I feel like I'm getting back to myself. Did you have a big dinner Friday, Patty? That's nice to have a couple days where you can just chill. I think that's a great idea. Sarah's going to paint too. Started 2 new trinket pots. Lovely. Oh, the noodle's doing good. She's doing good. She's having a snooze out on her pink couch. Lily's sitting and snuggling with you right now. That's wonderful. Hi, Lily. Lily girl. I hope she's doing good. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I wanted to see how I did with 1 live a day, and then we're probably just going to ramp it right back up starting tomorrow. We'll go from there. I'm not sure what it was, Gabrielle. I think it felt more like a cold than the flu. And it felt more in my sinuses than anything. Like I woke up in the morning on the Monday. I went to bed on the Sunday night, felt perfectly fine. Woke up the Monday morning and felt like my sinuses had been filled with cement. And my head was full and, you know, all the pressure, all that wonderful stuff. So that's where it got worse. Now, I don't know if that's just where it hit me. Mom didn't get that in her sinuses. She did get the cold too, but thankfully she's doing okay. Now, my sinuses are always kind of shit. Like I've got recurring issues with my sinuses, so I kind of figured that that's why it hit me there. But seems to be doing a little bit better. Note Marissa and Esau, Cornish hens and with rice, no dessert, as we're usually so full from the hens. That's lovely. That sounds good. She's starting to feel better. She's playing here and there again. That's wonderful, Nicole. Shell's got 25 ornaments to paint, so I need to get started with them so I can pass them out to coworkers before Thanksgiving. Oh, that's lovely. Well, we will, if I don't start on the ornaments today, I will be starting on them this week on the live. And I've got a few other things that I'd like to try and paint for this market too, if I can. But I feel like the ornaments are the priority for sure. So hopefully we'll be able to keep each other company, Shell, for a little bit and do some ornament painting together for a while. Mom's doing okay. She's a worried mom, worrying about her daughter when she's sick. And I try to keep her from worrying too much, but otherwise she's doing okay. We've got her dentist appointment on Thursday. Now she's starting to feel the infection in her tooth coming back. So she's got to call them on Tuesday morning to see if they still want to see her, if they want her to do another round of antibiotics before they go doing anything. So we'll wait and see on that one, but otherwise she's doing okay. She's been more mobile, which has been great to see. I mean, she still gets really winded and all of that, but she's moving around a lot more. So I think that'll build up her stamina quite a bit more soon, hopefully. That's so wonderful, Nicole. Thanks, Kim. Oh, thanks, Patty, for reminding everybody about the thumbs up button. Yes, it means so much when you hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Did the vet find some medicine? Sounds like she's doing better, Kim said, for Lily. How's Emily doing? The more I think about it, I think I need to focus on the ornaments when I'm thinking about stuff for the market. As much as I'd like to paint a couple more clocks, I think having the ornaments will be the way to go. Crapola. I forgot that side wasn't painted yet. So let's quickly do these walking dots. Might as well do that one too. What have you been up to, Barb? What you been painting? Thanks, everybody. She's taking a nap. Nice. Starting to level out. I picked up a new medication last Monday. Very pleased with her getting more comfortable again. That's so good. Hooray, Lily. That's wonderful. And That must ease your mind quite a bit too, Nicole. That's wonderful. Had to work today. Stupid hockey. Did you get your trailer all closed up for the winter? Is it winterized, Barb? Can you use it in the winter? I do apologize. I am going to still be sneezing, coughing, blowing my nose. If your sound just cuts out without any warning, give it a couple of seconds. It's probably me muting you so you don't have to hear the disgustingness about all of this. So, and I'm saying that now because I've got to mute it now and blow my nose. So I will be back in a second. All right, there we go. Winterized trailer yesterday, new kittens at the farm, only 2 weeks old. Oh no. Oh no. Can you hang on 1 second, you guys? Just give me a minute. I can close my door too, Mom, to keep it. Huh? Yeah, it's coming in from outside, so. Okay, try closing your door. That usually helps. Okay. Sorry, you guys. All right. Mom has a hard time when there's a lot of pot smoke can come in the windows. So I just had to go help her for a minute. Let me scroll back. Did you bring any of the kittens home, Barb? It's a big-ass camper trailer. I guess it could live in it. You could pretend it's an igloo. Yeah, just build a fort around it. It'd be fine. What have you been up to, Cara? How's your week been? When are you having your Thanksgiving day? Thankful every day. Who pisses you off? Yeah, our Thanksgiving is this weekend. It's nice to have some time in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. A little bit more time. I love that, Barb. Thankful every day. So I can feast every day. So what color are you doing your trinket pots, Sarah? Your week went good, Cara? That's wonderful. You been doing any crocheting? What you been up to? Kitten's eyes just open another 3 to 4 weeks with Mama. Are you going to keep one? Are you keeping any? Hey, Stella. How are you? Good to see you. Doing black and gold and purple and gold. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Haven't been crocheting in weeks. You'll be back at it this evening. Oh, that'll be nice to get back at it. I love the Christmas colors too. I'm a sucker for Christmas colors, I think, sometimes. I'm glad you're doing good though, Estella. I'm doing good, thank you. Definitely taking one kitty to fill my colors. Black, gray, white, and now a black with half calico face. Oh my God. Oh my God. So cute. That'll be good. You have officially rounded out your color wheel. That's wonderful. All right, so that is done. Now out here I put a gold dot, so I might do a gold one in the center as well, or I might do another red one. I'm not sure. We'll finish this off first and we'll see how it looks. Crazy cat lady. Not yet. All in good time. So Shell's got 25 ornaments to paint. Anybody else doing any ornament painting for this season? I think I've got plenty of glass ornaments done. So I'm going to focus on the paw print ornaments, I think. For this market. There's a couple markets that I've seen lately that I have thought about going into. There was an artisan market closer to downtown Toronto in this kind of outdoor mall space that is kind of fancy. But it's an outdoor one and it's 2 days, and I'm going to wait and do that one next year, I think. But starting to build the list. I'm starting to kind of come to terms with the fact that markets is going to be a normal part of my stuff, yeah. One of the farm males, Ed Sheeran, needs to get busy. I need a ginger. And that'll fully round it out, eh? Want to try some for yourself? I have one old cat and 2 last summer's litter. 1 old dog, so there's room at the end. Hi, Lay. Lay's famous. She has a paint named after her. How cool is that? Tara of Deserted Bliss named one of her new color, one of her new colors, after Lay. It is, of course, a red. Isn't that neat, though? How did you know that was going to happen, Lay, or were you completely surprised? Thank you, Tina. Yes, thank you for hitting the like button, everybody. Much appreciated. It means a lot. It's like any social media, they want people to stay on their platform, right? So when you and to engage on their platform. So when you engage with my lives, it tells YouTube that you think my live is worth watching. And then that is what will help it determine what to potentially put out for other people and show other people my lives in case they might like them. So it really means a lot. Thank you guys so very much for that. I'm taking these 2 off because they were running together. Now, I'm going to give this another minute or so, and then I'm just going to quickly go in and check on my mom just to make sure she's all right. Make sure she got back in there okay and she isn't struggling too much. But a little spit shine on it never hurts either, right? So we'll let that dry and I'll redo that one. It's fine. I was telling Nicole Tara needs to name one after me, Barbarian Barb Black. That'd be amazing. That'd be so good. Leia, I still say she loves you more. Tina. I did not know or expect that, especially after she didn't do Desertina. Isn't that so cool, Cara? Maybe Desertina is coming. Yes, it very well might be. Thank you, Cara. That's so cool, Lay. Caramella for Cara. Yeah, that's a really good one for Cara. That's awesome. Ooh. All right. Just bringing my gesso over. All right. Which brush don't I care about? I don't care about you. I didn't bring my paint water in, so whichever brush I use here, I don't have any water to dip it in, and I'm going to pitch it. So I'm like, what one will work perfectly fine for touch-ups? Oh, son of a bitch. Will work perfectly fine for touch-ups, but I don't care if I'm going to throw it out. So this is the winner. Good old Dollarama brush. So the reason I'm going to paint over this, even though the paint came off while my background is black matte, and because Tara's paints are glazes, I didn't want any of the glaze left on the background color. I want it to stay matte. So remember that there's always the option to varnish after you've done your base coats. There's a lot of artists that do that. Lucy Prosper of Electric Mandala does that a lot. So varnishing after you've done your base coat, and then when you need to remove paint, it can just wipe off with a cotton swab, a lot easier. Oh, I'm running out of black gesso. Hang on, I gotta go write it on my list. I need matte medium too, so got that on there. All right, let me come back here. Gren, hello, working on a Cindy panel. Fantastic. It's good to see you, Gren. Thanks for coming and hanging out today. I'm getting to the point I'm going to need to break out the electric blanket in here soon, I think. It's chilly. All right, I'm just scrolling back. I'm going to catch up here. Bear with me. Her song. Don't think she has a choice now. She has to do Desertina whether she wants to or not. That's right. That's right. Backed herself into a corner with that one, eh? That's awesome. All right, let's keep going here. Oh no, that was a hair. Audrey glitter. So in the other bliss clocks that I did, like the rainbow one or the one that was the brown, gold, and green, each of these spokes or arms of the design was in one color. So instead of what we've got here, we would have one red, one gold, one green. And I did this by accident. I was going to do this one the same way. But then I just caught myself. I was halfway done doing the red swoops. I'm like, oh crap, I was gonna change that up, and I was gonna do it a completely different way. And I'm kind of glad. I think this one looks really pretty. I think it looks very much like a wreath. I like it. But I still want to do the other one, but I always had a weight problem, so guess what they called me? What? I already have my electric blanket in use again. I love it. Yeah, I haven't gotten mine out for in the studio yet. I've had mine on my bed for a while because it's definitely gotten cold. It is hands down one of my prized possessions too, Lay. I think they are. It is a non-negotiable. All right, let's see here. Oh, I'm so glad. All right, so let's see. I'm scrolling back. It was an 80s. I ordered my new electric blankets. I needed to replace. They're amazing. Oh, wonderful, Nicole. That's lovely. Wild thistle one over desert. Oh, no. Oh, we'll have to throw that one back in there. I'm so glad you like it, Nicole. Jamie, did you remember to swatch the dark green PDA on this lighter green bliss, or did you decide not? I decided not to on this one. I haven't swatched it yet. I will. I haven't done it. I think this one I'm going to leave it and keep it simple, but I will definitely do it. I'm sorry, Patty. That's terrible. Bullies are awful. I'm so sorry. I've got 2 more clock bases prepped, but I feel like I at least need to get some ornaments done first. And then if I can get a decent number of ornaments done, then I can always come back and do another one of these. We'll see. We shall see. We love you, Patty. This is just so relaxing to do this. I bet that bread is going to make your house smell amazing, Patty. Any kind of fresh baked bread always does, right? But my goodness, garlic cheese bread, that sounds incredible. Yeah, people can be really, really mean. Really, really mean. Well, we can just be a bunch of chubby bunnies together. We're doing just fine in here, and we don't need any of that negativity from negative people. There we go. I wonder if I can do this one without it running together. Sure I can. Sure I can. Love you, Nicole. Bullying's not right, but it's a shame when you see adults bullying. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, when you're old enough to know better, and you're old enough to at least be able to engage some empathy and say, hey, if I don't like it when people treat me like shit, maybe I shouldn't treat people like shit, you know? And Tina says, only if it's heat safe to 420, Patty. Yeah. Adults need to be adults and grow the hell up. All right. I'm going to do these couple swoops here, you guys. Then I'm just going to take a quick second and run in and check on Mom. And then I'll be right back, okay? All right. I'm going to be right back, you guys. 2 seconds. All right. Mom's okay, so we can continue. Excuse me, so sorry. All right. Okay. Now we will go this way. All right. What have you been working on, Lay? Been doing any painting? Whew. Thought I almost dumped my paint. Oh, there's missing gold dots here. That's interesting. Let's fix that. For just those couple of dots. Sometimes I'm not convinced that my hands will apply the right pressure. So there we go. That's good enough. So I use a dotting tool instead. And then we turn. And we 1, 2, 3. So Shell, for your ornaments, are you doing all 25 of the same design, or are you doing them all different and unique? Keep painting hearts because the bookstores keep selling out. Oh, that's lovely. Lay, we should do a joint live one of these days and paint that wood Christmas tree. Did it survive the trip to you? That could be kind of fun, eh? You want them all to be different. That's a big job, Shell. Good for you. Because I think we can start doing some joint lives if we get enough people to help with the comments, I think, right? Would you wanna? I think maybe in December or something. I think it's so wonderful that they keep selling out. That's so cool. Yeah, it might be a few lives, but that could be fun though, if you want to. I think the clincher for the joint lives, for me anyway, was having somebody that can read the comments. I think that makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it? I got to reach out to Tara and see if she still wants to do a mural. Because I want to do that next year too. I have time, so... Oh, you'll be able to get him. I have no doubt at all, Shell. Totally have all the faith for you. All right, cool. Awesome, Lay. We will do that. That'll be fun. Patty asked, does the bookstore have other crafts they're selling as well, Lay? How did you get your stuff in there again, Lay? How did that come to be? got your wooden bookmarks and your key. Oh, awesome. Do you guys remember when we were working on the keychains and I said I didn't have any more UV resin left? Well, shocker, there was a corner of this apartment that I hadn't looked in a while, and my whole box with 4 containers of UV resin was there. The keychains just made me think of that, Shell. That'll be so fun. Do you have some ideas of what you want to do already? I hope you have so much fun with them. Patty, no, they used to have some crochet keychains that were being sold for that animal charity, so I was that and told them, hey, I make those things. I want to try sell those for charity. And then after the first week, they sold it the first 10 hearts, and it's never stopped. That is so friggin' cool. That's wonderful. A little, but not really. Yes, please do that. Good. Let me know if there's any roadblocks or anything you come across, Shell. When you start painting a whole bunch of, especially with the ornaments, you start painting a whole bunch. Remember too that you can recycle the design and change the color, and that will make them different too. You let us know if you need any help or inspiration on any of those counts, okay? Oops. All right. All right. Well, this is about all I can do right now for this one. If I try to do this, I'm going to get my hands stuck in paint if I do the final dots in the middle. And I don't know, I'm going to want to have a look at it with you guys once this is dried, and we'll see if it needs to be red or if it should be gold. It might need to be gold to be the same as this, but we'll see. We could always put another red dot here or something and do something in the middle on this one. But I really, really like it. And all it makes me want to do now is I want to do another one when it's the individual colors, like in these ones, right? Like if I did this one, but instead of the brown, it's red. And we've got the rainbow one. But I really like that. I think it looks cool. That's fun. Oh, that's so fun. Always yes to more red. I figured you were going to say that. Nowhere near enough red on this one. I thought too of doing one that is red and white. Because it might look like a mint candy or something. And I think that could be kind of neat. But we'll see. I got to focus on ornament designs after these ones. So we're going to put that one aside. We're going to bring this one in now. This is one of Tara's new colors. Look at that color shift. Isn't that awesome? Ooh, it is called Desert Opal. So we will go in and work on this one. Oh, I should put my lid back on this one though. I'm really, really happy with them. And oh, let me just bring this one out in case there's anybody that hasn't seen this one too. And we've got this one. I love that one too, the Mirage. Makes me really happy. I worry about the red and white one that it would blend in on, like the white wouldn't show necessarily as white on the black background. So I was thinking I could paint each slice a different color, but I don't know. Seems like a lot for right now. Anywho. let's jump into this one. And then we will break out the ornaments. Oh, that's why my table's shaking. My level came out. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. I was wondering why my table was shaking. Oh. Get back in here. All right. Okay, I'm scrolling back. I'm way behind, so sorry. And it doesn't matter what color or pattern. So far, they've all sold. So every week or two, I need to bring them more. They stopped crocheting things after selling my hearts. That's so cool, eh? That's amazing. Patty's now trying to think of stores in her area that sell for animals SPA. I think that's wonderful. Heck, Patty does that with her stones at the vet's office. How cool was that? The rock snake that Vicky shared on Patreon. I feel like I want to start one of those. Kara says, I plan to crochet some keychains. I've been feeling discouraged from crochet because I was told I spend too much time crocheting. I'll get back to it. Kara, we're going to ask you one question. Do you enjoy crocheting? Is it fun for you? Because if it is fun, it's all that matters. Everyone wants different colors, so that'll be fun. I'm thinking 3 or 4 designs, just different colors. That's a really good plan, Shell. That'll make it a lot less difficult. So hard to come up with that many distinct designs, right? The rainbow one's your favorite, Kara? Oh, I'm so glad. They meant that you should go outside and get some fresh air. Yes. Yeah, do some other things as well. But don't ever give it up, Kara. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Kim. Yep, Kara's very talented, isn't she, Nicole? If you love what you're doing, that's what matters. Yep, Nicole already said it. Kara, you should make things you want to make, but if you have a hard time stopping while crocheting, maybe set a timer. Well, that's a good idea, Lay. That's a great idea. Used to light a fire in the pit and crochet outside, fresh air and sunshine. Oh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, you do. This one's great. There's a lot of great ones. That's the hard part, but it's beautiful. Nighttime would be the best time for me to crochet after I finish with everything and everything is settled down. I think that sounds like a good idea. Just like, some people read before they go to bed. You can crochet before you go to bed. Do it, Kara. That'd be awesome. Shell, that would be amazing. Do it. Good, Kara. Been crocheting for 12 years and I enjoy creating different projects and customizing my wardrobe. Good. That's what you need. Oh, you know what we need to do too is we need to get the Lazy Susan out and do some spins with the clocks. I bet it would be kind of cool. All right. So let's start here. Those are going to run together. Shit. Look at them. They're just all at once. Son of a. All right, so I guess I need to break out the gesso again. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine. Who's yelling? Why are you yelling? All right, well. I feel like there's a clog in this lid, so I want to check it again. Yeah, there's definitely a little clog in here. Let's see. All right, I think we're good now. All right, so let's do these ones. If you're concerned, oh shoot, ever that your dots are going to run together, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I didn't do all of these last time. Well, that's okay. We'll make this one different. If you're ever concerned about your paints running together, then the best way to deal with it, in my experience, has been to wait and let some stuff dry and then come back to it. So keep that in mind, that there are going to come lots of times when you're going to need to just set it aside and wait for stuff to dry. All right. I'm going to do the same thing for painting. I think that's a great idea, Cara. Shell has, I have a walkway that's in front of my house. I'll bet I could do one down each side. Ooh, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. How cool would that be? To walk up your walkway and have a rock snake on either side? That'd be neat. Looked at getting the Bliss, 2 bottles, including shipping, tax, not import fees, would be 44 euros. So I need to see if maybe Ingrid wants to order together so we can save on those costs. That's a great idea, because God, that's expensive. I need to be a millionaire or discover the superpower of teleportation. That would solve a lot of money, right? Yeah. Yeah. I checked my lottery tickets from last night. Didn't win shit. Not a free ticket, nothing. So we're going to skip that one, let that one dry, and then we'll go to this one. I keep dreaming about that wonderful little resort up in Huntsville, Ontario. 13 little cabins. We'd be so happy there, you guys. We'd be so happy. You guys could just come and go as you want to. There'd be spaces for you. It'd be so fun. I believe euros are pretty close to the same as Canadian dollars. They're usually fairly close. Maybe a bit more. So 44 euros would probably... Oh no, it's usually about 2. Double, isn't it? So $88 maybe? I don't know. I'd have to pull up the conversion. 72 Canadian. Holy crap. So 72 Canadian would be about 55, 60 US, I think. 51. There you go. That's crazy. That's just bananas. Yeah, you'd have to, I was trying to think, because usually I assume Canadian to US is close to 50%, I think. I usually just double it. So if it says $20 US, I usually assume it's going to cost me close to $40 Canadian. Yeah, thank goodness for Google, right? Oops. I like this one too. This color is so pretty. There's a hair there. There we go. So Patty, I've been thinking for those brightly colored glittered ornaments that you gave me, those heart-shaped ones, I'm thinking like bright rainbow color ones on it. What do you think? By the way, Marissa and I rent to the States, purchased only food, didn't have to pay tariffs or duty, but the guy was also flirting with Marissa, so we have to test it again. A good first go, but not 100%. Well, that's good. And you shouldn't have to pay tariffs anyway, right? We don't have the tariffs. We have not placed tariffs on American products. The U.S. has placed a tariff on Canadian products. So if somebody is importing into the U.S., then the person in the U.S. would have to pay the tariff. All of our duties and stuff have stayed the same. And I don't think duties ever really applied to food, which is a good thing. Yeah, you like that for those ornaments? All right, cool. I was thinking that. I'm like, what am I going to put on these colors? Because they're so bright. And I'm like, ooh, I know. That'll look so pretty. Do you want paw prints on the ornaments too, Patty? Did you get your stones when you were at Alex's? Did you like the little gloosh ones? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that one. Because it's missing the swoop on this side. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's the way that duties are supposed to work, right? And that makes sense. Like if you're going to the US to buy something that you could just as easily buy the exact same thing in Canada, that makes sense to me that they put duties on that stuff, right? That just makes sense to me. It's when there's, like, it always infuriates me when we have to pay duty on, like, Terrace paints, for example. It's not like there's a Canadian location that we can buy Terrace paints from, right? It seems so ridiculous to me. Yes to the pop print? Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yeah, did you get your lemon Oreos? I'm so glad, Patty. They were fun to paint, so I'm glad that you like them. Okay, here we go. Weren't they cute? I had another one out here. So much fun. I want to do more of these. I feel like I might need to do some glouche ornaments one of these days too. So much hair flying around today. What the hell? Tina, no, next time for sure, but your medicine is so much cheaper. Yeah. Can order lemon Oreos online, never have. Yeah, they're really good. Do you like lemon meringue pie? I feel like when I open the bag of the lemon Oreos, it's like sticking my face right next to a lemon meringue pie. There's cough and cold medicine you can get in the US that you can't get up here in Canada too, that I used to stock up on some of that. Some of the sinus medication and stuff had a little extra oomph in it compared to some of ours. That might have changed. I haven't been down there in a long time to do that, but I remember that used to be the case anyway. Yeah, they're really good. Oh yeah, it takes. You know what? Actually, I found that they were good, but I found that they were easy to stretch out and eat slowly. I feel like they're rich enough that you almost, like, they just satisfy a little quicker. For me anyway. I find that they're like, we get our Girl Guide cookies up here, and they have like the Thin Mints. I love the Thin Mints, but I can't sit and eat an entire box of them. And I feel like the lemon Oreos are kind of the same. I love them, but I can't sit and eat an entire box of them all at once. Because you just don't need that many of them. I don't know. That's just me. Everyone's different. Tylenol sinus medication. Vitamins are cheaper. B12 might be $5 in the US. It would be 10 or 15 in Canada for the same amount of pills. Yeah. They come in family size too, yeah. A family of 4. Yeah, that's nice when you're so close to the border. All right, so we'll do this one. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that one either. So we'll do here and here and here. Well, I'll wait now until these dry, and then I'll do the swoop from down here up into here that I missed. Just like I've got one down here. And then we will do this one. All right, and then we've got another hour, so yay, we can get started on some ornaments. Hooray! All right, and then I'm going to do here and here. Okay, and the rest I'm going to leave until stuff dries. But that is where we are at so far. Very, very, very close to done. So we've got these, the last couple of dots. The left-hand side of these swoops over here, they'll have matching ones on this side, and those couple little fill-in spots, and then this one will be done too. That's exciting. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay. What do we need to do? We need to clear space and Oreo peanut butter cream. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. That does sound very, very good. All right, I'm going to think out loud and try and figure out where I put my boxes of ornaments. And I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay, I have to go out to the living room for a second to find the boxes of ornaments. And then I will bring them back in and we will get started. All right, I will be back in 1 sec. So, we have 2 big bins of ornaments. Big bin number 1. Big bin number 2. So thankfully I have a shit ton of ornaments already glittered. So now we just need ornament holders. 1, 2. All right, ornament holders. We've got a bunch. I love you, May. Apple pie Oreos. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I've never tried the mint ones. Wasn't a fan of them. They were just okay. Blueberry pie and Selena Gomez Oreos are better. Selena Gomez Oreos, what are they? The ornament holder shell? Where did I get them? Well, Lay makes these. Oh, she already commented. I have, I think, 16 of them, Patty. I think I have 16. Let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 16. 16 ornament holders. So now I'm going to find 16 ornaments. Shall we? Aren't they awesome? So, all right. Let us discuss the incredible wonders that are Lay's ornament holders, okay? First and foremost, right? You don't have to hold onto your ornament like this. It's not gonna roll over all over the place on the table. Pop it in here. Right? This is accessibility, right? You can get all the way to the edges, all of this. Other best part, when you flip it over and you zoom in, look at the little hole, and it marks the center for you. So you've got a center marker on there too. Isn't that cool? And you can throw it on the ground. They're not going to tumble all over the place. I think it's a humongous accessibility tool because being able to leave it on the table and turn it without having to hold on to it and keep it from tilting, my hands were killing me. Killing me for a long time. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find... Get my chalk pen out. Aren't they so cool? Yeah, message Lay then. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to put the ornaments in. And we'll mark all of the backs. You know what? I should just put them all in first, and then we'll go through and mark the backs. I'm going to set a goal of 50 ornaments. That is going to be my hope. I want them to all be paw print ornaments. So that is my goal. Or what I could just do is I could do, what is 16 times 16 times 3, is that 48? Or is that 58? It's got to be, I don't know. Yeah, I have the most. I love them so much. But they're perfect, right? They're perfect for being able to do the assembly line. If you're painting just one ornament at a time, that's one thing. But if you are painting for a market and you want to do some batch creation, so like Shell, or anybody, if you want to be painting multiple ornaments at a time, this is, in my opinion, the easiest way to do it is to have these holders so that you can just power through. That one's still crap. Stop grabbing that one, Jamie. Well, that one's into it too. have to show you guys the inside of my mom's closet one of these days where you can see how many ornaments I still have in there. It's quite ridiculous. All right, so now we've got these. So now we can go and do all of the backs. These are also great too if you ever decide that you want to teach workshops, ornament painting workshops. That was the other big thing for me, right? Is I taught an ornament workshop and I had 16 people. So this worked great because I could give them each an ornament holder. Even just having this to mark a bunch of centers before you give people an ornament if they don't need like the holder, right? Just to be able to mark all of the centers is such a big deal. Right? So now I will go through and I'm going to turn them all over and I have my centers marked. Hi. 48, thank you. I was trying to do the mental math and carry the one all in my head and it didn't work. Hi Vicky, how you doing? I know, I've got a nice big collection, getting the assembly line ready. I signed up for a market, Vicky, on November the 15th. So I've got lots of other ornaments, but I thought it would be awful nice to have some paw print ornaments. Anything with paw prints I find is always a best seller. So much so that I think it would be cool to work a paw print into every single design that I do. That would be a neat little Easter egg for everything. Or just start doing more paw print stuff. That could work too. Yeah, it is. It's a motivating reason to hustle too, right? I agree. Feels nice to have that reason. That was an old one. Let's try you again. Almost 4 more. I think these are just the coolest thing ever. Okay. And you go there. Now, the next thing I need is paints. So for paints, I'm just going to go grab a different palette and we'll clean it out. I'll be right back. I've got some paints in this palette that I'm gonna... Am I gonna do that? Am I? Or do I have another option over here with me? another option over here. Let's do this instead. I'm not going to clean that out right now. Not necessary. Okay. So we need colors. Colors of paints. We're going to go with True Red. Oh, good. We've got another bottle of True Red. That's a good sign. We're going to go with Kelly Green or Holly Green? Which one? Which one? Let's go with... We're going to go with Kelly Green because I have the most of it. We're going to also go in with some gold. So we're going to need white. We're going to need gold. We also are going to need some blues and some silvers. I'm going to think on the blues and silvers for now. Isn't it such a great, it's such a pretty color. I like that it's on the blue side of the greens too, so it goes so nice with those. All right, so this first batch we'll do in red, like traditional Christmas colors. Then we'll do some in blues and silvers and whites to make them look like icy snowflakes. And then we'll do a batch in bright, happy rainbow colors. All right. You switched to your PC? Awesome. Okay, sounds good, Shell. Oh, thank you, Tina, for reminding everybody. We've got 22 people. Hi, 22 people. I realized today when I was scheduling this, I'm like, holy crap, it is Paint and Breathe number 101. We had number 100 and then took a week off. No bliss. So here is my potentially controversial opinion on bliss on plastic ornaments. I save my bliss for the fancier glass ornaments and the ornaments that I can much more easily charge more money for. I am too cheap to put my fancy bliss drops on an ornament that I can't sell for one of my top prices. So I hoard them. Exactly. Yes, to red. If I ever win the lottery, I'm getting myself 10 more Devon dotting palettes. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's all I would have. If I had like 10 of those different palettes, that's all I would have. I would even like one that had like smaller. No, yeah, I would. That's all I would have. I think one with 4 or 6 could be cool too. Yeah. So I'm too cheap when it comes to my bliss drops. If I'm going to use my bliss drops on ornaments, I use them on the glass ornaments. And yeah, then I can recoup a little bit more. Oh, is there smaller ones than that too? That's cool. I like the smaller little round one that I have. Like that one. But 9 is still too many sometimes. All right, so if we are going to do ornaments, then, all right, we're going to start with spacer dots. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put on some other guide dots. So let's grab the stencil. And we're going to put on a few more guide dots here. Ooh, I know what I could do. I think I could. Let's try it. Hold on. I think I could. I just thought, what if I do the same kind of bliss design that I just did on the clocks, but just with regular paints on this ornament. I'm going to try it because I think that needs to be tried. So I'm just putting little dots here. I don't want solid lines because I want to make sure that my paints are going to stick. So I just use the little dots. If I'm not using the little dots, what can happen is that anywhere that this chalk pen line is, it's standing in between the paint and the surface. Now, it's not such a big deal when you're going to varnish, but it doesn't always come off super easy. All right, so let's try that. I'm going to try it on this one. I just want to see what happens. It's going to be really, really tiny, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be really tiny. Okay, let me think here for a sec. So if I do, so we have the paw print in the middle there. That's that. So we have I'm going to try it. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? This is going to be stupid, but we're going to try it anyway. Because I don't think my brain will move past it. But we're going to do something tiny here. All right, let me scroll back. My bread came out doughy. Is that because I didn't cook it enough? I haven't seen them come in 4 inches here. I haven't been able to find them at my Michael's, unfortunately. So I could have that go. Okay, so let's try that. I'll leave that for now. All right. This is probably a really dumb idea. Okay, so if we do that and then the longer ones. Okay, so roughly halfway is there. I promise it'll make sense soon. Halfway is there. 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 Okay. All right. about ready. Cut a piece off right out of the oven. Yeah, that's true, Tina. I don't have 4-inch holders yet. That's true. Jamie buys 16 by 4-inch holders. I can order my bliss, no doubt. There you go. Let's see how well I do on this market coming up, and let's get rid of the piles and piles of stuff that I already have made to sell first, and then I promise I will put in that order for next year. Oh, it'll finish cooking out of the oven. Good to know. Yeah, this one's going to be tiny, and I have no idea how this is going to go. This could go really badly. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. And I might make it just look a little bit different. So let's try something else. Let's try here and here. One and two. So let's just do this. So I'm going to do them little bits at a time to give it time to dry as I go. And then if these all work out, then I'll erase that other one and do it too. And what I think I'll do is I've got 16, so I think I'll go for 4 designs in each color scheme. So I'll do 4 of each design in the 4 color scheme. So I'll do 4 like this, and then I'll do, well, maybe, I might even just do 5, 5, and 6. We'll see. Dries quick at least. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this now. So number 2 goes about here, and then you go up about there, and that's about halfway right there. Okay, everyone doing all right so far? It will stay in the family. I sell the holders, Jamie sells the ornaments, Tara sells the paint. Exactly. Cher, how are ya? Ornaments were the first thing you saw me do. Little did I know then that I'd fall in love with you and this entire group of incredible women. And Joe. Don't forget about Joe. It's good to see you, Cher. Love you too. My dumb ass wondering why you had that big X on your ornament. It's my lights. Oh, I love you. All right. I'm going to just do a couple more guidelines on some of these guide dots because I think we're going to play with this a little bit. Going to play with this a little bit. I hope this works though. All right. I'm feeling a lot better, thanks, Cher. Yeah, definitely closer to feeling like myself. Hurt my both my back and elbow cleaning. Oh, yuck. Oh, I'm glad you're here. That must have been a tough job. How are you feeling though, Cher? Other than the hurt back and your elbow, you doing okay? Feeling the love and returning it to anyone who wants it. Oh, more love, less stress. I love that, Gran. Right back at ya. Have a school day tomorrow or like a course. Oh, cool. But I need to travel 2 hours there, then end the day with 2 hours back. Oh, yuck. What's the course that you're going for, Lay? That sucks. I'm very sorry for you. All right. All right, we're going back to this one now. Let's see. I know with the glare, it's not great. Sorry about that. This is crazy. This is going to be way too small. This is not. This is crazy. Hey, Steffi. Cher says, I think I might have slipped a disc. Oh, no. I don't know. It doesn't hurt when I lay down, so I'm grateful. Braces everywhere. I'm like a mummy, but ready for the... Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Not a fan of it, eh, Shell? How come? Hate grocery shopping, but I found a really cool store called Sprouts. Oh, that's neat. Now I'm even more excited to go. If you weren't looking forward to it yet. You know what? This might be a good design to do in whites and blues, because these could almost look like little snowflakes if I do them right. Did you find it? What did you find good at the store, Steffi? Just a neat little new shop. Nicole, did you say that Joe was coming to visit you at some point soon? Has that happened? Vicky, they'll be beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be definitely time intensive, isn't it? Not a smart decision for quickness. But then again, if I do a whole bunch of them with the assembly line process, it might not be too bad. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. Steffi. Organic stuff, gluten-free, all kinds of really cool things. That's wonderful. That's fun. We have Sprouts, fun but a bit pricey. Nice when they have something different. I'm intrigued enough now that I need to see how it turns out. Pretty sure I've got a Audrey hair stuck to this tool too. That's probably not helping anything. That glare is rotten on the ornament though, isn't it? All right, let me scroll back. So wonderful to see everyone. I feel this energy. Love, like sending in positive. Oh, that's nice, Gran. I love to hear that. That makes me happy. Vicky, but not as bad as Trader Joe. Steffi's got that money. TJ's are cheaper. Oh, it's like a Whole Foods. Okay, gotcha. Steffi is so not, but my guy mandates all these safe foods, so it was a fun find. That's cool. It's cheaper than Whole Foods. Oh, that's good. It is the lay holder. Steffi had the money. There you go. Not has, had. Thanks, Cher. I'm excited to see how this looks when it comes together. All right, so now Yeah, these would be cute as little snowflake. Kind of little dudes. Oh, I've actually got an idea there. Well, that's fun when an idea just pops in. I think I will do that. So a while ago, I made a design, made a design. I'm sure lots of people have done it, where it's just the paw print in the center and then a bunch of swoops coming out from the center into the middle. It was a really easy design. It was nice, big, chunky swoops with lots of top swoops and color and all of that good stuff. Okay. Are you okay? You sure? Okay. As long as you're all right. Anyways, I can make that smaller and then the little circles out here, and it'll look like little snowflakes all over the place. That could be kind of cute. Just scrolling back, sorry. It is deco art. This one is True Red. I used to use Tuscan Red all of the time, and it's a great red, but it was almost a little dark on the black background. God, it's dry in here. My paints are already starting to dry out. That one's sitting out for 20 minutes. All right, good news is, though, is that I've only got a couple more of these little doodads to go. There's a hair in there. I know. You can totally see if I pick your nose. Okay, I'm scrolling back. Sorry. Isn't that so cool that the paint was named after Lay? You can see me? Hello. Hi. Oh, look, it's Audrey. Of course, because we have 10 minutes left. Hi, baby. 10 minutes, babe. Thanks, Steffi. They're cute little ones. Yeah, Mom caught it a little bit. We both caught it a little differently. She felt more fluish. I felt more sinus coldish. But she seems to be doing all right. Neither of us have had... I had a fever for the first day and a half, first 2 days, but she did as well, but she seems to be past that part now too, which is good. She's like a day and a half behind me. So hopefully, but she's actually hasn't gotten it quite as bad. thankfully, because that's always the biggest fear, right? It's always my biggest fear anyway. Okay, I'm still way behind here. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, that rock snake was so cool. So cool. I think it's so neat, Vicky. Thank you, Cher. Yeah, should getting closer back to normal, whatever the hell that is. But definitely better. Thank you guys for being so patient and just sticking around while I dealt with all of this. All right. Got one more of these little sets of swoopies. Then I'm going to break out. We're going to do just one little section because I want to see how it looks. And then I'll start to fill it in. Watch this turn into one of my favorites. All right, so now I'm going to grab a little bit of gold. Boo, work, share, boo. Thanks, Lay. I think it's kind of neat, eh? This is fun. I don't know if this is the color gold I want. Yeah, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna add a little pouring medium to the gold because it's quite thick and sticky. I'll just add a little bit in there. I'm just gonna mix up my gold here. If it's stringy, thinning it down will help to make sure that when I'm doing walking dots, it doesn't connect all the dots together. You know, when it's stringy and the string doesn't disconnect as you walk the dots down. All right, let's try. All right, so just doing a little bit here because what we are going to do is, all right, it sounded like the shake weight. Are you heading out, Cher? Love you to bits. All right, so I'm going to place a gold dot there. And a gold dot there. And then we're going to walk. Oops. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab some green. Where's my other bottle of green? I had another bottle of Kelly Green out. There it is. And that's exactly what the shake weight sounded like. Sounded disgusting. All right, So now, what are we going to do here? So now, I'm going to do this. Green. And then we go this way, and we do green. That one I probably could have dragged with the actual tool. That's all right. 2. And then this one will go here. And it will go God, you got to keep the tools really clean or else, my goodness, they get gooped up fast. Okay. And now let's try this. Son of a bitch, it's gonna work, you guys. It's gonna work. We'll get them all filled in that way. I think it's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna try one more before we sign off today. Just so I can see what it looks like in between. Bear with me, you guys. We're going to go a couple minutes over. You certainly don't have to stay if you've got places to be, but I'm staying for a minute. Yeah, I'm not doing 100. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. So there you go, Nicole. There's a teeny tiny bliss design for you. And then we switch and we go here. And then we go back to this one. And we go here. And we go here. like so. And then if we did, say, here, 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 and here, and here, and then we could just do like a large red dot here. That going all the way around. And then a paw print in the middle. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to finish this and we'll see how it looks at the end. I don't know that it's something that I'll do a whole bunch of them of, but I might do a few of them. Good to see you, Barb. Love you to bits. Love you, Patty. Thank you, Kim. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. This is great. This is fun. And we've got the whole slew of ornaments left to go. I'm thinking the paw print will be gold. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a gold paw print right in the middle. Thanks, Steffi. You too, Cara. Thanks for coming and hanging out, you guys. Thanks for giving the live the thumbs up while you were here. And I will post a schedule for the rest of the week in just a couple of days. And, probably later tonight. And we'll get everything sorted to be hanging out for the rest of the week. I'm gonna fill the week nice and full with lots of lives, lots of time to hang out together. And, yeah, I'm going to rest tonight and get ready for a nice, big, full week. I love you guys to bits. Bye, Lay. Bye, Patty. Bye, Cara. Bye, Kim. Thank you so much, Vicky. You have a good rest of your day, too. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Lay, safe travels tomorrow. And let us know how it goes. And hopefully I'll see you guys again very, very soon. And we'll continue the ornament sweatshop. Thank you, Kim. Love you to bits. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for coming and spending time today. See you later, Shell. Bye, Cara. Bye, Gabrielle. Love you guys. I will definitely do that, Kim, for sure. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.